This is a true or false question. State if the following statements are true or false. Okay. So the first question is, if A and B are n-row square matrices such that A into B equal to null, A into B equal to null matrix, and det B not equal to 0, which means B is non-singular matrix, then we are supposed then A equal to 0. So this is given. So they are asking whether it is true or false. Let's see this. They are saying that A and B are two matrices in such a way that AB is equal to null matrix. Okay, AB equal to 0 means AB equal to null matrix, a matrix containing all zeros. And they are saying that det B not equal to 0, which means B is non-singular matrix. And we know that whenever a matrix is non-singular, the inverse exists. Therefore, B inverse exists. So, under that assumption that B inverse exists, I can multiply both sides with B inverse. Then what I am trying to do is A into B here, and I am going to multiply with B inverse here, and then null matrix into B inverse. And we know that whenever I multiply anything with null matrix, the result is going to be null, and B into B inverse is going to be I. So A into I is A. So left side is going to be I. See, B into B inverse is I, B into B inverse is I, and A into I is A. Therefore left hand side is A. And what about the right hand side? When null matrix is multiplied with anything, we get null matrix itself. Therefore A equal to null. Yes, it is true. Then A equal to null is true. So if these two conditions are given, then A is null. So this statement is true. And look at the second statement. Only a square non-singular matrix possesses inverse which is unique. So they are saying that if a matrix has to have inverse, then it should be square and it should be non-singular, isn't it? So why should it be square? The reason it should be square is if the matrix is not square, we will not be able to find out the determinant. And why should it be non-singular? Because we know that the inverse of a matrix A inverse is adjoint A divided by det A. So A has to be, det A cannot be 0, which means A has to be non-singular. So it has to be square and non-singular. In this case, a matrix will possess a inverse, which is of course unique. I already proved that if a matrix is going to have a inverse, it is always going to be unique. So it is also true. Okay.
Hi, if you are planning to do masters, then doing masters abroad is better than doing masters in India. I'll give you all the reasons. So, first reason is, out of 1 lakh students who take GATE every year, there are only 500 seats in old IITs. So all the IITs put together have an acceptance rate of 0.5%, and IITs, universities better than IITs, they have very good acceptance rate like 30%, 40%, but all the IITs put together have an acceptance rate of 0.5%. And if you are working hard to get into IIT Bombay's ranking is 177 and IIT Roorkee's ranking is 400. If you are happy to get into IIT Roorkee, then getting into universities better than IIT Roorkee is easier compared to getting into IIT Roorkee. And looking at the salaries for computer science, for software jobs, if you have done your masters in computer science in US, the salaries are ranging from 80 lakhs per year to 1.2 crore per year. So even if you take an average of 1 crore per year, your savings will be much higher than the salaries in India. After taxes and your cost of living, you can easily save 40 to 50 lakhs per year. And in India, the maximum jobs that you get is around 30 lakhs. So your savings will be much greater than the salaries in India. And these are all the services that we provide. University shortlisting. So depending on your profile, we will shortlist what are the universities that you have to apply, and statement of purpose building, and then LOR guidance, and GRE and English test assistance, and education loan assistance. So you don't have to have any collateral, which means without any security, now you can get education loan. Getting education loan is very simple these days, and whatever the amount of fee that you have a range of universities. You can apply for 10 lakh universities, 20 lakh universities, or 50 lakh universities. But whatever it is, you are going to get complete education loan, and you can pay off your education loan in 1 year after you get a job. And then we do visa assistance, mock visa interviews, and then connecting with the university alumni. So now you might ask why we should join Game of Visas. So the answer is we have 90% success rate, 99% success rate. And these are all the destinations that we guide the students to. So we guide students to any country that you want to go. So now it is not just USA. We guide to UK, Germany, Australia, Canada. So we guide students to all the countries. We work with all the destinations. And if you are interested in going abroad, you have to just drop us a message on this WhatsApp number 9494 555 454. Okay, thank you.